Hello guys, this is Haley. Today let me talk something about urban legends. I will tell you some jobs that should exist in real life but you may never or seldom heard of them before. The first job, embalmer. There was a movie in Japan called Obito and the English name of this movie is Departures. This movie talks some people who work as embalmer. The main duties of this job is to put makeup on a cloth and then move it into coffins. It's a realistic film that close to our life and shows us a job worthy of respect. And people can make good money from this job, more than $4,000. Basically, the cloth cleaned by embalmer can be divided into two types. The first type is medical cloth, which is used for dissection. The second type is ordinary cloth, which will be cremated. Medical cloths need to be soaked in a chemically critical formalin, and then the cloths will be preserved until they are descended. So they'll be soaked in a formalin for a long time. Then the embalmer need to put all the cloths in a lab pool filled with formalin, just something like a swimming pool. Because the cloths will float up, so the embalmer's duty is to press the cloths down with a long stick to keep them from floating. It may sound rude. And for the ordinary cloths, the embalmers are responsible for cleaning, putting on clothing and makeups, and then move them into coffins. And in the end, such kind of cloths will be cremated. Some people said that the monthly salary of embalmer for novice is about $1,400. As we know, the average salary of many office workers in some developing countries like China is about $400 to $600 when the first time you start a job, and $700 to $1,400 after a few years. But for the job we are talking now, the salary for novice is about $1,400. It's really attractive to many young people. So many young people go to try this job, but in fact sometimes it turns out that the salary is low. The salary for an hour is only $7. It's the same salary as you work in a supermarket. It's even cheaper than working in McDonald's. And certain requirements will be listed on the employment ad for those who want to apply for this job. For example, the employers may want people who like to make up for others, people who like to watch horror movies, or people who like the smell of rancidity. And in this world, there are some people really like rancidity. For example, someone just likes to smell the original underwear. You can find some original underwear for girls for sale on Amazon. Most of the original underwear are made in Japan. It is written on some package of the underwear for high school students 16 years old. And then I saw a buyer comment below the product. Although it's for 16 years old, it smells like for 40 years old, saying that the sellers were deceiving the customers. The second job I'm going to talk today is fracture volunteer. I feel my boss 18 I just heard about this job. That is, after you go to the hospital, the doctors will break your arms or legs in order to do a medical experiment, and there's no anesthesia during the process. Because the anesthesia will affect the experimental result, fracture volunteers are needed for this kind of human experiment. It is said that the hospital will pay for the both of arm about $1,000, for the wrist about $5,500. The most expensive part is the bolt of fine. Once the fine bolt is broken, it will be difficult to recover again. The largest bone of human body is the fine bone, and the hospital will pay for the fine bone for around $8,500. When a fracture volunteer go to the hospital, they will sign a contract. The first clause on the contract says there's no guarantee of life. On the employment ad, some requirements are listed. This job is for people who like hospitals, people who like pain, or people who have depends on jobs. The last job I'm going to talk today is picking up crops. So where to pick up crops? When there are some traffic accidents on MTR or high-speed rail tracks, some people commit suicide on rail tracks. Fragments of cross are everywhere. How can a train pass? So all the fragments of the cross must be cracked within a short time. This job is also known as picking up tunas in Japan. Tuna in Japan often refers to something immoral or something dead. Some people ask, does this job need to be on standby? Who knows if anyone going to commit suicide on the train today? Also, it seems that not so many dead bodies to pick up, but I really heard that some Chinese go to Japan to do this job, and they get high hourly wage. This job needs some people who like railways and jigsaws and who are timekeepers. And if you have to choose one of these jobs, which one will you choose? For me, I will choose the job that need to press the cross down to the forming. I think I can get used to the cross after a while and feel better. The job I'm talking today can be found in Japan. I'm not sure if you can find such job in your countries, but I know in Japan you can find such jobs. See you next time.